I just realized that.
Wait, what game are we playing?
Oh, you're not playing anything. You'll just be chatting. I'm just playing a game, so in case people are on there, they'll have something to watch, and it's Slay the Spire.
Yeah, okay. So me and you, Giovanni, aren't playing. We're just talking.
You're just part of the conversation. You know, mum's the word.
Okay, before anything happens, let me see if you can hear this, since I technically... Wait, what the hell?
Okay.
Okay, hold on, I gotta quit this real quick and go back again.
And then let me know when you're in the chat, Liza. Picmano's there.
Oh, okay, I'm still making a post.
He said I wasn't rewatching one of my favorite animes. What you talking about?
That's funny. I'm rewatching our high school host club. Let's see.
Alright, so today's gonna be episodes 1, 2, 3, and tomorrow will be episodes 4 through 6.
Tomorrow?
I should probably also put that
Sunday.
in the title.
Let's see. I'm gonna go live on Twitch. I'm talking about the first 2 episodes. Should I say about to go live or live? Or I'm live
You
on
could
Twitch?
say I'm live.
Okay.
Hey, Picmano, does this sound good to you?
Ugh. I'm so sleepy.
It sounds a little off. I don't know why.
I keep hearing like noises, I think from Giovanni's side. Like static.
Okay. He says he doesn't hear any issues, so should be good. Giovanni, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Alright, perfect. Cool. Alright, let's see. Where should I start? Where should my beginning room be? Let's do the question marks. Question marks are always fun. Alright. Tutorial next. I don't need to do the tutorial.
Alright, because you're playing on my account,
It's not gonna
right?
have me to it. Yeah. I'll leave that there. Okay. You two ready?
I'm sharing it. Do you want me to share on
wait.
TikTok too?
On what?
On TikTok?
Sure, might as well.
Alright, cool.
And,
hey,
Yeah, what's up?
you wanna play a game while we're doing the podcast?
I literally can't.
Giovanni. See, I need you to focus. You especially are terrible at multitasking.
No, I'm not!
Giovanni,
Giovanni, I
in my
lived
little
with you
brother's
for
room.
years. And also, we're doing it this way to basically limit the audio that would cross over.
I am isolated.
Alright.
So, yeah. And Picmano, if you don't want to hear the thing because of spoilers, it will be uploaded so you can rewatch it.
Yup.
So I guess really, Giovanni.
Oh yeah, let's start with you first, Giovanni.
Yeah, I want to hear your thoughts. What did you think?
Fuck that enemy!
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Fuck that anime. I don't like the beginning. The first episode was messed up.
So good.
Why?
though.
Why? Do you mean the part where they found her like decrepit corpse? Is that the messed up part you're talking about?
Yeah, and she's the youngest. Heck no. That's so messed up.
Yeah, that was especially because so the way I watched it is I basically watched the first episode and then I marathoned the show in one night.
Yeah, that's what.
I mean, that's
what I-
I didn't get to
Yeah.
marathon it, but that's how I felt like I wanted to do. Once I saw the first episode, I wanted to see what else happened. I was like, no, that can't be. Heck no.
Oh yeah. So yeah, and for I guess as a general plot summary, the show's basically about kids at an orphanage who figure out that their adoption
Don't
days
spoil it
are
too
really. This is a spoiler. We're spoiling the literal show.
Oh yeah,
The first
you're right.
3 episodes. Yeah.
I totally forgot. I meant,
And
okay,
plus you
in my
find this-
mind- In my mind, to be fair, I thought it was more of a recommendation type of thing, and it's usually one of those shows that if you do recommend to a friend, it's better to not tell them at all what it's about because it's
No, I
better for
agree.
them to watch it. That's why I was like,
But
don't
you know,
spoil
this
it.
is- yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh, shit.
But in general, that was the process in which I was like, oh, what are these potions? Let me see.
Potions.
Because of the game. Essence of Steel. Ancient, 1 artifact. Yeah, I'll do that. Alright, skip. Yeah, so the gist is kids at an orphanage who find out their adoption day they're really given to monsters to be eaten and killed.
And what they say are demons. Because, kids.
Yeah.
So it's like these demon
And-
creatures.
Yeah, so the whole, I guess what I really want to know, Giovanni, is as you're just watching it, not knowing anything, at what point were you like, oh, I did not see that coming?
Yeah.
At what point?
Yeah.
Let's see. Actually, is it? That's a good question because I kind of, when I saw the first episode and I saw the two sneaking around and the mother looked suspicious, I kind of assumed something bad was gonna happen.
Yeah.
The thing that got me that I should have thought about, but I didn't think about, was when she was looking down at that she opened a watch because one was lost. I think like maybe she knew her hiding spots or something. I don't, until I found out that it was like, oh, they have a chip. Shit.
Yeah, so initially, when you first saw, the first episode before the messed up death of little Connie, what did you think the anime was going to be about?
Let's see. I thought it was probably gonna be like them trying to escape. That I figured out. Like I figured like they were probably gonna try to escape or something. Because
But
of the cover.
in your mind, you thought it was probably like, oh, this is going to be just normal, like a slice of life anime.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like a slice of life, but like a type of escape because of something. But I didn't
Yeah.
think it would be like monsters and a horrible way they die and stuff like that. Heck no. I didn't think of
Yeah,
that.
they do not hold out in that first episode showing the body. There is no
Yeah.
doubt where you're like, that bitch is dead.
And they
yeah.
animated their facial expressions so well. Like, they just do it so well where you can see the horror and terror. And that's just really great because you're like, oh shit.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause you're supposed to be like, oh my fucking god. But
Shoot.
when I first saw this anime, I wasn't expecting it to be a horror. I thought it was just to be like about these kids living their lives and potentially being adopted off. It's to look like an orphanage, as you can see. But I thought it was more of an adventure type, maybe slice of life, not horror.
To
And,
me, I felt like it was gonna be like an action type thing because when you see the cover, you just see the three main people, the three main kids,
So they
and
thought it was
they're
gonna
like
be like a shonen.
something like that, where because they're like side to side. So at the end there was
Yeah.
I think what was it, a watch or something? So it's like
Yeah.
maybe racing against time or something, or beating like a specific like moment in their life and something. I don't know. It was just until I saw it, then I was like, okay, no, it's not exactly what I thought, but it does have its action, but yeah, not what I expected.
Were
Okay.
you, by the time that first episode ends, and and they're running back to the house, were you like hooked at that point? You're like, I need to know what happens.
Oh yeah, of course. What?
When you saw
I wanted
Connie's
to know
little
what
dead body.
happens. Have you remembered? I was like, wait, we're only watching the first episode, and then I had to talk back and forth
Yeah.
with you two, saying like, hold on. How many episodes can we watch? You're like, nah, just one. Damn, I want to watch the other ones. And then that's when Eliza was like, oh no, Martin said you can watch the second episode. I was like, yes. And then like, oh, he said you can watch the third one. Hell yes.
Yeah, that was funny.
I mean, it is pretty cool because, like, when I first watched it, I watched it with my little brother, and we were both hooked as soon as we saw Connie's dead body, and we, like, just binged the anime, and we finished it. And we've been telling Martin to watch it for months, and he eventually does, and then he binge watches it, and sadly, you don't get to binge watch it.
Yeah,
No,
no, so I'm
you
the
get
one
like this
suffering here.
build up in suspense.
Yeah, I'm suffering
Yeah.
here because I can't finish it.
It's so suspenseful.
That is pretty funny. Yeah, and they do you dirty in that anime because they get you with poor Connie.
She was so innocent with her little bunny and so adorbs.
For real.
God, and then after that, episode 2, once they start hatching their plan, episode 2 was very much a reactionary episode of what they saw and them kind of processing all that, and then getting Norman into it.
Oh yeah.
Or no,
Yeah.
not Norman. What's the other kid's name?
Ray?
I always forget their names. Yeah, getting Ray.
Yeah, Ray and no, the other one already know. So Ray.
Yeah, that. And then overall, episode 2 is fairly uneventful. It just ends with Krona being introduced, and that's like, if I don't know who wrote this story. Like, I want
Well,
to do
Corona
research
and
on what.
the other baby, I forgot her name.
Yeah, I want to do
yeah.
research on like whoever wrote it, because that back-to-back just plot twists of it's like, oh, they're really the enemy, and then oh, she called backup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
just so
personally
good.
love Sister Krona. She's very interesting when you get to know her.
Yeah.
But at the end, it gets a little complicated on episode 3 or 2 when the new baby's introduced. Because it's like, oh great, another child that they need to take or they want to take.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they have that debate of like, we can't take everyone. We'll all die if we do it. And because Emma, very much reminding me of someone I know, is just a stubborn little fuck. She's like, nope, we're taking everybody.
I wonder who that
who's-
little fuck is.
I wonder who that little fucker is.
Don't be talking shit about me. Anyways, I
yeah,
love her kindness that she just cares about all her siblings, regardless that they're so tiny and little, and she's a big sister basically, and she needs to protect them all, and she'll gladly sacrifice herself for that.
Yeah, she, like, out of the three of them, she is like the moral compass.
Oh yeah, for sure, she really is.
The other two are definitely more logical in that way, in which, like, they're like different, even though. Go ahead, Giovanni.
I mean, of course, because that'd be difficult to try to escape and not be able to at least try to save everyone. I mean, yeah, it would be hard and difficult, but you would be basically living with that, not knowing if you were able to save them all or even at least try.
Yeah. And it is, both Norman and Ray, they're the same in a lot of ways, just in the tactical ways that Norman would handle something over Ray, where Ray's very to the point and like, nah, that's stupid, they're gonna get us killed. Ray kind of waits and bides his time to think things over.
Ray's just more like he doesn't care if he has to sacrifice the other kids because the only two important people in his life are Norman and Emma. Norman is more
and even
of
then,
he respects what Emma says and he'll try to figure out a way where both Emma and Ray kind of get what
he's
they
more
want.
willing to compromise.
Yes.
And yeah, and I don't even think it's that that Ray doesn't care and would sacrifice them all. He's just being really factual about it, that they might as well stay. There's no point in taking them to get them killed when we can just leave and probably make it the three of us.
Yeah. Overall, I mean, I do like the balance between the three of them.
But yeah, and I do like the balance as well. But I understand why Emma wants to take everybody, because regardless if they don't even take anyone, they're still gonna die regardless.
Yeah, and she doesn't want that happening after this has been happening forever, and
Yeah,
she didn't know about it.
because if they die, at least they're trying to escape dying. But staying there is gonna be the same outcome. They're just not doing anything.
Yeah, and I think this is the episode where, as they're talking, and correct me if I'm wrong, Giovanni, and sorry, slight spoilers on the off chance it isn't, but where they talk about if this is the purpose for the orphanage, that if they escape, they're escaping into a mostly non-human society, and that's why it'd be dumb to try to take everyone with them.
Yeah, because they believe that in the outside world, it's controlled by demons that they stop.
Yeah. That the way everything's set up, that there's obviously probably some kind of human life outside, but in a very much a more subjugated way.
Yeah.
Which is why they have that dilemma of wanting to take the children, but also like, if there's demons out there, there's no chance that they live.
Yeah.
Do you even know how many children there are in the orphanage right now?
I believe there's 30 children in the orphanage at the start of the series.
Yeah, see, that's a lot of children to take care of.
Yeah. And episode 3 or 2 just ends with them having that discussion and ending, and then 3 with man, like, Krona is scary.
Oh yeah, she's creepy.
Oh yeah. Psychotic.
Yeah,
Like-
she was I feel like she was I don't know, like the show really needed that second adult. That second like
move your...
Oh, my stick.
There you go. Making sure your controller doesn't turn off.
Oh, right. I feel like she was very necessary to have in the show as another obstacle for the kids to overcome. Plus, the tag team episode is like really good. Or the hide and seek.
Yeah.
It's like really good, and it's actually really scary because Emma and them know what she's capable of.
Yeah, it's kind of like everybody's just pushing just a little bit to try to get whatever information each side can get out of each other.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yes.
cool because she tries to test them to see like how their minds work and how they try to figure things out, like to overcome whatever is happening and just to test them.
Yeah, and I think they just do a lot of things well, and making, they do things to set up showing the testing and that those 3 are incredibly intelligent. And, it's believable because they spend all this time taking tests and doing these things where most of their time would be developing their minds and their bodies. So you can believe that escaping is within the realm of possibility for at least the 3 main characters.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, I also think they gave it away that this show was not going to be a slice of life type of thing.
Uh-huh.
was the tattooed numbers on their necks.
Yeah.
That kind of seems, oh, okay, well that's too extreme because it seemed like it was a number for like merchandise, basically.
I have a
Yeah.
I have a theory on that though, because I've never seen the anime.
Oh,
obviously.
go ahead. I want to hear this theory.
Me too.
Because I've never seen the anime, but
Hmm.
when I first saw the anime, the first episode, I was like, "What's the number for?" Like that has to mean something. And I don't know. For me, I think that it could be that that's the number of how many humans they have been eating. Like she's number this of that human and all that. Or I think it
Yeah.
could be like a cloning thing. Like, oh, this is clone number da 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 da, and that. So I feel like they're like, if there's not that many humans, they're probably cloning humans, and you can get the same like at least thing like brains out of it and everything, and then they'll try to like have a high like to see if their knowledge and everything else is it gets a better or what. So they'll be graded like A, B, C, or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's my thought. Either cloning or something. I don't know.
I thought the same thing when I first watched the show because every episode it has like those numbers in the beginning before it starts, just like some random numbers. And
Yeah.
the ones on their necks as well. But I never just kind of looked further into it. Me and my little brother thought maybe, hey, there's a meaning behind those numbers, but we kind of were just like, maybe not.
So the blah blah blah. Reading a quick fact here. So it's not a. Did you notice? And this is a little tidbit I can tell you now. That might make it more fun to watch your brain rack in the future episodes. Do you remember
no.
what the
Oh, don't
title
tell
of
me
the
that.
episode was called?
Do you remember the what?
I was asking Ivani if you knew what if you remembered what the title of the episode was.
Which one?
Episode?
Of episode 1.
Episode 1? No. No, I can't remember.
So, the title of episode 1 is called 121045. Numerically. It's not like number or worded out. It's written numerically like that. 121045. And the reason they do that, it's arranged in a way because it's a date. The date being
That's what I
October
was
12th,
thinking.
2045.
Oh.
So,
I knew there was
hopefully
something.
this is not any kind of foreshadowing.
So the day they were born, in a sense. Right?
No. That's the date.
Oh, that's the
first
date.
episode. That's the literal date. And a calendar. That's the date that's on that calendar.
Yeah, because they're in the year
But it shows
45,
October
2045.
12th.
Dang, I did not notice that.
Yep. So as you watch it, you can see what date each episode takes place, and there's other little Easter eggs like that that I'll draw bombs on you for to let you know as we go on.
Okay. I'm gonna have to open my eyes
Okay.
more now. I'm gonna be like,
Yeah. There's more. But yeah, overall, how excited? Because you have to watch them by Sunday. So, how excited are you to watch episodes 4, 5, and 6?
Shoo. Can I watch them while we're doing this?
Well, maybe not exactly while we're doing this. You know, we have some
There's your answer.
engagement then. But basically, as soon as we're done here, you can go ahead and sing it.
And I recommend
yes, I
you
mean-
watch it, Giovanni.
This came out in 2019, just last year, and it's honestly one of my favorite animes of that year.
It is a good anime though, it's great.
Oh yeah,
It's so good.
fantastic.
I already want to see season 2 because I honestly have no idea if there's going to be a time skip or if it's just going to continue where it left off from season 1.
Oh well, that
I wasn't gonna
Don't
say
say
anything
anything
else.
else.
Wait. Time skip? Hold on. What's going on?
No. See, that's already. Don't worry about it, Giovanni. You'll get it.
Wait.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Why are you torturing the man like that? It's fucked up.
That's so wrong. Hold on. I'm so confused right now. Time skip? Wait, what's going on? So this
Giovanni,
is like
don't
a...
worry. They say time is relative.
Okay.
Time is relative.
Yeah, so that was the first 3 episodes. We will keep streaming after this. We'll play something, who knows what.
I'm very sleepy.
Oh, so maybe you'll nap something.
Okay, right.
God bless you too.
Yawning.
But yeah, and that was the first 3 episodes, 1 through 3.
Oh, wait.
Oh, go on.
Giovanni, do you have a favorite character yet amongst the kids?
Ooh, that's tough.
Oh yeah, who do you have a favorite character?
It can be even like a bad guy or anything. You could like the mother for all, for all we know.
Shoot. The mother? Shit. I like the heroes and stuff like that.
Really? The villains are so cool sometimes, though.
No, the villains are twisted.
I don't know.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's
props
some
to my
animes
people.
where some villains are pretty cool and stuff. So I'm like, okay, they're pretty cool. They're messed up, but they're pretty cool. But out of everybody, do I have to choose one?
If you had an inkling towards a character.
Like, yeah, someone you just are interested in more.
Well, obviously I like the 3 main characters but it's hard to choose from one of them because I understand Emma. I'm like that. I like if it's to help others, then yeah. But I also understand which one's the one that is mentally like strategic. Ray or Norman.
Well, they both are. Ray is just more direct and like calculated about it.
Yeah, I like stuff like that because I mean, come on, puzzle games. I'm into puzzles, so it's like trying to figure something out and all that. So yeah. But
That
to choose
reminds
one
me,
is
Giovanni,
difficult.
we have to finish that one game.
Girl,
You guys can play it if you want.
girl, ask Martin how many times I told him I wanted to play that game.
Well, Mario hasn't told
Yeah,
me
he's been a real
shit
pain
yet.
in the ass about it. Yes, I have.
No, you haven't.
Every time I'm like, Giovanni wants to play that game. Giovanni wants to play that game.
I don't recall anything.
Exactly.
Giovanni, I swear to you, he never told me shit.
Oh man, tomorrow's gonna be a fun day because we're gonna be streaming a lot. But we're also gonna be opening a bunch of Pokemon cards from the new set that's not out yet.
Darkness ablaze.
So that'll be fun.
Nice.
But Giovanni, I do have a question for you. If you had to guess, based off the 3 episodes you've seen right now, how do you predict this season ends?
This season?
Yes.
Do you think it'll get darker or brighter?
Like, give me your general prediction, and I'm gonna ask each episode, how do you think this season ends?
Let's see.
Like, do you think they escape? Do you think they don't? Do you think anyone dies? Do you, like, just what are your general thoughts?
Oh, I know some people are gonna die. Let's see, do they escape? I know they're gonna try to figure out ways to escape, so this season might be them trying to figure out different type of tactics or different types of ways to outthink or outmaneuver the mother and the nanny, or whatever she is.
Okay.
But I also feel the better they start getting at it, I feel like they might keep bringing in more people to keep watch out of almost each children or more like that.
Okay. Do you think they all escape at the end? Do you think everybody in the orphanage escapes?
I have a feeling they don't.
Bum bum bum.
Do you think any main character you've met so far dies. Either good or bad.
Don't tell me like
Bum, bum,
I
bum.
do.
No, I'm not telling you anything. I'm just asking a question. Do you think any major character on either good or bad side dies?
I think so.
If you had to guess, who do you think it would be most likely? Oh, I fucked this up.
Okay. When they're trying to escape, or if they do escape,
Okay.
I think between Emma, Norman, and Ray, one of them. Because
Who would you... Go ahead.
because Emma likes to protect everyone,
Mhm.
so it can slow her down a bit, like how she got caught in tag.
Uh-huh.
So she has like a big heart, a kind heart, but it can also be a backfire. Norman. Norman is strategic as well, but he would do basically anything to make Emma smile and everything. So he would probably also be another one that might give his life up to save Emma, but to save all the other kids as well. Ray doesn't care. He's basically the one that says like, oh, they're all gonna die anyways. But
Long hair don't care.
But I've seen a lot of animes where even though they don't care, they'll be like usually one of the first ones to give their lives up to show that okay, it was all for that. So I feel like he might give it up. It's very hard because they each have their own thing that can like make it seem that they're not gonna. I don't want to know if one of them dies. I don't want that.
Oh.
Alright. Not bad. So I think we'll be able to keep each episode, probably, except for maybe the last one, under 30 minutes is what it... Within the realm of 30 minutes is what I'm seeing, but... yeah, I'm really excited. I'll probably just end up rewatching 4, 5, and 6 sometime tomorrow night or Sunday morning. And, yeah, we'll do this again Sunday, the anime talk. I don't know when, maybe a little earlier, maybe like 5 p.m. our side. What do you guys think?
Right. So it would be 8 my side.
Yeah, 8 East Coast.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what time tomorrow we'll start streaming. It could be 3 o'clock, it could be 6 o'clock. But at some point we'll get on, we'll open the packs, and we'll all play a bunch of cool stuff.
Oh heck yeah. Yup.
And then I need to get ready to put some Patreon rewards to ship out. So if you haven't joined our Patreon,
24 hours.
check it out. You can join tomorrow. You can join whenever for as little as $1. And you get access to some cool stuff. Not necessarily at the $1 tier, but the $3 tier is like the sweet spot if you don't want to donate a lot to join.
I mean, honestly, even just being at the $1 tier is like, I'm so appreciative. So.
Yeah, the $3 tier gets you like access to stuff and raffles, which I need to put together so we can ship out Monday.
Just all of you just watching is thankful enough.
And so do you guys want to play We Were Here?
Ooh, heck yeah.
What was We Were Here?
The game where you and Giovanni were working together.
No! No!
Well, you started it and people seem to like it, so it'd be good for me to...
I like it because I'm a dumbass. Okay?
Hey! He's not
Giovanni's laughing because he knows it's true.
Giovanni's not Stephen Hawking.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not that. Wait, what?
See?
Okay.
I'm not dumb.
Right now,
I'm not
squared
dumb
in
either,
the
though.
chat.
Listen!
Dumb either, though.
Listen! Okay, the where we left off was I froze my ass off because I couldn't play myself in its chest because it made no sense that I'm fighting myself. It doesn't make sense.
I do have an idea on that though. On the chest part.
I would love to hear.
You know how in my rooms I couldn't see anything that was like chest related or something like that? But I did have a screen that I didn't want to turn on every time I pressed it. Once you hit the chest room, it might turn on if I press it, because it's a screen projector, so it might give me like a picture of like where the chest pieces have to land or be.
Oh, we'll see. There you go.
Well, outside I turned on this like machine that like lit up. I don't know exactly what it did. It just turned on once I pressed a couple of buttons. But
It turned on? Like
Yeah.
it gave it power or...
like, okay, so outside, there's like the chessboard of like life-size chess, and around the walls outside in the courtyard, there's this machine that I thought was like a heat machine. But when I turned it on.
The difficulty is real.
I don't know what it did. It must have done something on your side. But at that point,
So
I was already freezing my ass off.
It probably could have been a generator then to power up the machine, the projector, because it did not want to turn on when I pressed it.
Oh, he's got to check the 3D printer.
I want a 3D printer.
I'm looking into finding one.
Oh, really? Can I make stuff?
I mean, it's got to be business stuff for sure.
Wait, what are you making with a 3D printer that has to be business stuff?
That's the point. That's the reason why we'd be buying it.
I thought it was just for funsies.
No.
Well, can I use it for funsies?
Sure, if you pay for the supplies to print your fancy stuff.
Can I pay you in hugs
No.
and kisses
No.
and laughs?
You can pay me in U.S. currency.
Well, since you give me my paycheck, just take it out of my paycheck.
Oh my lord. Anyways, alright, so
Damn
that's it for the
pennies.
anime talk. I'm gonna try to cut this up tonight and put it up for tomorrow. I'll set it up so you guys can play.
I am isolated. I don't know.
Well,
if
you'll
I
come
can
back
go
in the
through
room
that
now.
Mental strain.
You'll be back in here.
Yes, but you don't know what that fucking thing did to me. I was stuck in this
No,
hallway
good, it's good.
with fucking
It's good for the
demon
views.
things.
Cool.
It's not
So
good
we'll be
for
right
me.
back.
I'm sleepy. No,
We'll
listen to me.
we'll be right back, and she'll be taking over the mic fully to
I thought I was
torture
taking
herself
a
for your
nap.
pleasure. Alright, I'm gonna pause this and we're
He
gonna
totally
switch it up.
ignored me. Johanna, you hear this shit? He's ignoring me.
We'll be right back, you guys.
You piece of shit. Listen to me. Oh my god, he's totally ignoring